Did you know that there are hidden meanings behind the sleeping positions of our dogs? Yes, it's pretty crazy, but animal behaviorists have studied the way that dogs sleep. And by using evolutionary and behavioral science, they have discovered that our dog's sleeping positions can reveal a lot of hidden information about them, such as, do they actually trust us? Or are they secretly afraid of us? And are they happy? Or are they secretly feeling stressed and anxious? So keep watching to see how many of these positions that your dog sleeps in. 1. The Cuddle Bug. So this is the Cuddle Bug. It's when your dog sleeps with their back hard up against you or another pet, such as another dog or cat. If a dog is doing this with you, it is their way of telling you that they both trust you and they want to bond with you. Animal behaviorists have also observed this exact same behavior with wolves. They also sleep with their back up against the members of their pack as a way to bond with them. 2. The Raised Head. So this here is the raised head. It's when your dog sleeps with its head propped up on something, like a pillow or your lap. My parents' dog Jamie loves to sleep like this. It's very cute. If your dog also chooses to sleep like this a lot, it could be a sign that they're having breathing problems and raising their head and necks to get more air. However, it's usually a sign that they just feel really safe and secure with you. Because sleeping with their head and neck propped up is a vulnerable position for them, which is why when we see a dog do it, it looks very cute to us, because that feeling of cuteness is linked to our nurturing instincts. 3. The Sphinx. So this here is the Sphinx. It's when a dog lies flat on their stomach with their head on their front paws. It's also often called the lion pose. If you spot your dog sleeping like this, then chances are, despite being sleepy, your dog is in an alert mood. Because dogs have 3 stages to their sleep, and in stage 1, they sleep very lightly and are easily woken up. Which is very important because when dogs lived in the wild as wolves, deep sleep was dangerous, so they evolved to spend less time in it than we do, and instead they spend more time in light sleep. So during stage 1 of sleep, when a dog is sleeping lightly, they'll often instinctively pick the Sphinx to sleep in because it's a fast position to quickly spring up from and jump into action if they're ever needed. 4. The Dying Cockroach. So this here is the Dying Cockroach, also known as the belly up. It's when your dog lies on their back, often with their paws in the air. This is a very cute sleeping position. If you spot your dog sleeping like this, then you can guess that they are probably in stage 2 of their sleep cycle. Stage 2 is when REM sleep happens, otherwise known as rapid eye movement. This is the deep sleep and it is very important for a dog's health. However, because it left them so vulnerable when they were living in the wild, dogs have evolved to spend just 6 minutes in REM sleep per sleep cycle. Whereas for us humans, we will spend anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour. And so a dog will often only sleep on its back when it's no longer alert and is in a deep sleep as their belly is exposed, which makes them vulnerable. And so to reach this stage of sleep, the dog must feel safe and secure. 5. The Sleepwalker. So the sleepwalker often looks similar to the belly up, as when your dog sleeps with their paws moving as though they're walking or running. If you've spotted your dog doing this and wondered if they are having a dream, the answer is yes. You might also notice their body twitching and their eyes flickering and rolling back into their heads as well. Plus, you also might have noticed that this twitching doesn't last long, and that's because a dog's dream is much shorter than ours. And since it's so short and dogs only spend on average 6 minutes in REM deep sleep per sleep cycle, a dog on average will go through the REM stage of sleep 20 times each night, compared to our 4 to 5 times. So dogs will have lots of short dreams throughout the night, which is why their twitching and sleep grumbles don't tend to last long. 6. The Mover. So this position here is the mover. It's when your dog will sleep in one position and then get up and change positions and then keep changing positions throughout the night. They'll also often completely change where they're sleeping. So sometimes my dog Starbuck will be sleeping on the couch and then he'll wake up and then hop off the couch and start sleeping on the floor. And this is actually something that most wild animals instinctively do, not just dogs and wolves. They do it because if they were to lie in one place throughout the night, it would be easier for bugs like fleas to get on them. And so even though our domesticated dogs usually no longer have to worry about fleas since they aren't sleeping in the wild. They still have this instinct in their DNA. 7. The donut. So the donut is a very sweet sleeping position. It's when your dog curls up into a little ball and wraps its arms and legs inward. It also looks a lot like a bagel. Similar to the Sphinx, if your dog picks a sleeping position, it probably indicates that they're feeling alert. And that's because, like the Sphinx, this is a sleeping position that's very easy for them to quickly spring up from and jump up from sleep from if there was something dangerous or exciting nearby. It might also indicate that your dog is a little cold. Since the fur on their bellies is the thinnest, it's easiest for heat to dissipate from it, and so they curl up to protect their belly and to keep themselves warm. Dogs will also instinctively sleep this way if they're feeling scared or anxious, since their belly is the most vulnerable spot, so they will cover it. 8. The floor spot. The floor spot is when your dog will purposefully go and lie down on your floor, usually a hard surface like a wooden floor. The most common reason why a dog will purposefully sleep on the floor is because they're feeling hot or cold. If they're feeling cold, then they'll try and snuggle up next to a window that has the sun's rays beaming in on them. But if they're feeling hot, they'll find a dark spot to go and lie on the floor at, since that will usually be the coldest spot in the house. 9. The sploot. The sploot is very cute. Your dog does a sploot when it lies flat on its stomach and has its legs stretched fully out behind its back. It's also known as the Superman. If you see your dog doing a sploot, it probably indicates that they're in a bit of a playful mood. Like the donut and Sphinx, it's a quick position to stand up from should something exciting happen around them that is more fun than sleeping. Which is why it is a popular sleeping position for puppies, since puppies are so playful. Puppies play so much that they'll usually just play until they drop, and so they tend to just suddenly drop from playing into a sploot so that they can quickly rest up so that they can play again ASAP. 10. The side sleeper. The side sleeper is when your dog lies down and places one side of their body up against the ground, stretching out their feet. This is actually the most common sleeping positions for dogs that feel relaxed, safe, and comfortable in their homes. It is extremely comfortable for them. However, it also means that they are exposing their belly, which is their most vulnerable spot. And so, if your dog loves to sleep on its side, then you know that they're feeling safe and secure when they are with you. So, how many of these positions does your dog sleep in? Let us know in the comments below.